We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Johnson now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Back to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They motion Lazard over right. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Marshawn Nealon, the one to send him down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Back to throw now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Hall. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here's Hall once more. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They have another 1st and 10 on this opening drive. This one from the opposing 40. Here we go. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They put a receiver in motion here left. He's got the hook up to Davante Adams. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Davante Adams, the touchdown. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line.
Let's go now.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Penix working from the gun. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Give it away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start to drive with Hall. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Marshawn Nealon, the one to send him down. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So on 4th down, outruns J.K. Scott to send it skyward. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. This one returned for 11 yards. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense.
On the jump.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Go. And up.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45.
Come on. Set. Set. Hurt. Ready.
1st down, and they go right back to him. Has another lane. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him. Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Ready. Check. Panther. Ready.
Running behind center with Harris. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
That's going to be caught by Mingo. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
18 rather. Dragon 60. 79 Broncos. Go.
1st down from the red zone. Touchdown, Dallas. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This, our last play of the quarter. On 1st down, here comes Hall. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They've got a 1st to begin the fray. They go right back to Hall. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. The tackle made by Mozzie Smith. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Let's go now.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And the Cowboys will be backed up to begin the drive.
Ready up.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
19 tight. 9. Let's go. Mustang 19.
Here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Sack.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
They'll run here. It's Hall. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Go. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Trying again. Hall. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Throwing from the gun here. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Fourth and goal, too good to pass up. I love this. They're going for it and the lead. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Koo able to put it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll start with a give to Harris. He's got to gain a 6 there. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Penix now. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Huh.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They're set up at the 35 now.
Set up. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready.
Penix now on 1st down. Has it downfield working the left. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
Ready.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Najee takes this one. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got...
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Jets will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Lions. Take up.
They give to Hall on the draw. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Marshawn Nealon, the one to send him down. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Pass play now. Looking right, and he finds him. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Throwing from near his own goal line. Completed over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. To throw it on first down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Devontae Adams, the intended target. So it'll be second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second and 10 now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Go.
Penix here from the gun. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be third and long.
Come 19. Come 19. Come on. Set.
Here's Penix to throw. Chased out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it off. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. But same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Xavier Gipson now to return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Do not kick it to 22.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, set. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
19 Tiger. Unlock line. Reload. Check go.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Harris once more. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Finds a man right side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Throwing Penix. It's taken in by Mingo. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
This is Harris. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Seven Pirates.
Play action, here's Penix. The throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge.
Pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. It's not loose. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do, got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. As that 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Check. Check, check. Hup.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm, but it was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks and may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
Harris can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Hustle, hustle.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Cougar 19. Check go.
They'll run with Harris. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Najee Harris, the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Sending the tight end in motion left. Play action on 1st down. He'll get this one to Adams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. From the gun, it's Hall. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They go play action on 1st. Hall, he loses the football. And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And they get this down to the 20. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Back 60.
Hall running between the tackles. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
On 2nd and 9. This will be caught by Adams. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets now within 1 score in the 4th. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play.
And he'll get into the end zone and make this a 1-score game in the 4th quarter. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Bronk. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Man the street! Man the street! Shut up! Check smash! Check smash! Ready?
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
70 Lions! Let's go now! Ready?
From the 39. Got Mingo, it's complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10, give to Harris. Still going past the 40. And he gets this all the way to the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Oh, he trucked that defender. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
18, Pioneer! Biggs!
Putting a receiver in motion. To the air with Penix. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Running behind center with Harris. And he falls through the defense goes for a touchdown. The Cowboys make it a two-possession game here in the fourth. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs then, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
The Cowboys offense remains on the field. They're going to line up and go for two here. He's throwing for it. And he's into the end zone for two. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Jets losing by 14. Second down now, 7 to go. Here's a throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Drops to a knee here. Only one more timeout for that defense to burn and preserve some clock.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. Drops to a knee here. Only one more timeout for that defense to burn and preserve some clock.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory.